Welcome back to what will probably be our final PneumaticCraft episode. Drones is what we are doing today, and I'm pretty sure we have everything we need for this. Boom! Alright, so in the last episode we upgraded our high pressure network, so we're now ready pretty much for drones. We've got tons of plastic, so we should be able to make everything we need. So of course we need our drones. We're also going to need a programmer, which is going to require some plastic, some black plastic, some red plastic. And we've got red, but we don't have any black. Actually, let's see how much red we have. We have 4, so we need 1 more, which is not a problem because in our previous episode we set up our processing already, so we've got tons of plastic and we practically have an unlimited supply for what we need. So there's our black, there's our red. Back over here. Stick that there. Dump that in there, and then we should be ready. Let's see how many turbine rotors we have. We're gonna need a lot of these. Oh, we have 1 left. Glad I caught that because we can stick that in here. There's our programmer. We're going to need a bunch of these programmer puzzle pieces, but we won't make those quite yet. Why don't we just stick it over here. On the right here, these are all of our puzzle pieces. So if we open this up, we can see that these are all the different things that we can make our drones do. We put the pieces together in here to actually set the program, but then when we program the actual drone, it's going to take puzzle pieces out of our inventory. We'll see how that works, but we might as well put it on advanced so that we have all the options possible. So one of the things that I want this guy to do is I want these guys to be guards. So we want them to do entity attacks. We're going to start with the start. And it's giving us an error because there's nothing connected to the bottom. We just stick this to the start, and then we have to give it an area. Oh, and we're going to need a GPS thingamajigger in order to grab the coordinates. It basically allows us to right-click at a place in the world. So we're going to need some red plastic again. It allows us to right-click in the world with the GPS unit, and then it'll basically store the coordinates of that location that we right-click on. So we're going to put 1 point over here in this corner because I actually want them to, I want to specify this whole area up here as the area that the drones are going to be guarding. So we need 2 GPS corners, or 2 GPS points, 1 in each corner. So we go in here, right click on there, select a GPS, and then we just click on that. It doesn't consume the GPS, we can still use it, but it does store the points, the coordinates in there. So now we have to get the second point. So we basically just took the upper corner and now we're going to the opposite corner. Let's try that. And we go back in here and then we select point 2. Do the same thing again. So I think we've got our program. We've got a start. We have an entity attack. We have an area. That was the 2 GPS coordinates that we specified. And we're telling it that the area type is filled. So that should cover that whole area up there. And then we have a filter, and we have a text filter, and the text is at mob. So this tells the guy, it tells our drone just only to attack mobs, hostile mobs, because otherwise it would attack us and any other entities in the area. So that's it. But we do need to export this program to our drone, but it's telling us that we need puzzle pieces in our inventory. So we're going to need a puzzle piece for each of these corresponding parts. And if we hover over here, you can see we need 1 red programming piece, 1 green, 1 lime, and 1 light blue, just to correspond with those 4 pieces. 8 pieces of plastic, and then the printed circuit board in the middle. And that'll make the red one, and all the others are exactly the same. They're all a circuit board in the middle, and then whatever color plastic to correspond with the color of the puzzle piece. You can see that this button is no longer grayed out, so we can actually click it, and if you look down in our inventory, you'll see we have 4 of each of the puzzle pieces. Click that, and now we only have 3 because it's put them into the drone as part of the program. So now that drone is programmed. Now if we go up there, we don't have a place for this guy to charge up there yet, so he'll just go until he runs out of power, and then he'll fall and possibly kill himself. But if we set him here, but we'll take care of that soon. We just set him anywhere up here in this area, and he'll just sit there and wait. He'll just hang out here, hovering, until a mob appears. So I made this pneumatic wrench. Is it this guy? Not too terrible. And I had to charge it in the charger. Where'd it go? There it is. So that's how you drop them. Let's see how much pressure he used. He's used 0.2 bar of pressure because I think he had I think he had 7. There we go. And then we need to add, in order for the drone to fly onto this thing, we have to add a dispenser upgrade. And that gives him a little platform. And then we can take our high pressure tubes. And of course we start on this end. Because if we start on the other end... Okay, what's going on here? Why can I not set a freaking thing here? That's weird. If we start on the other end, we'll end up releasing pressure from our system. There. I'll put some covers on that. But in the meantime... there we go. Nice. His first kill. The mobs don't seem to fight back, which is interesting. I'll have to get a vacuum hopper out here. Or I could have one of these guys pick them up, but I don't think they can pick up XP. Oh, by the way, I have my pneumatic helmet on. I'm just using the entity tracker so that I can see. And I happen to see that there's a cow stuck in this tree. I would have never known that if I wasn't wearing this helmet. I don't know where the heck it is. But when you're wearing the helmet, you can see their pressure, and of course who their owner is and their health. Otherwise, Whaler just gives you their hearts. And in order to see their pressure, you have to pick them up. I'm gonna... A mob is oh, yay. That guy up there has not done anything. I don't know what his deal is, but... Oh, nice. So he will chase him out of his range until he's dead. That's cool. Alright, let's get these guys some better weapons, because it's taking them forever to kill these mobs. Alright, I'm going to make an entity tracker upgrade. I'm going to stick that... Actually, let's close this door. In my drone. And that actually gives this guy a gun. Awesome. So I've got a program here. We have a start, and we're importing from an inventory. So we're basically grabbing from a chest. I used my GPS tool to get the GPS coordinates of the chest by right-clicking on it, and I put it in an area. So it's going to grab the contents from the chest, and then it's going to entity attack. So if I take this guy upstairs, I already did this with my other one, so we'll see when we look at it. He's got a little gun. If I set this guy down, he's gonna go over to the chest, and in this chest I have a bunch of these gun ammo. So he grabbed one, and so now they are both in the same block. They are both fully equipped with some ammo and a gun. And they are both right now standing by for entity attack. Here we've got an Enderman. Oh, that's the wrong mountain. Okay, so they're going after a creeper right now. You can see him shooting it. I don't want to get too close because I don't want to make the creeper blow up, but you can see they've got kind of a beam. Nice, look at that. One of them's attacking the skeleton over here. Let's see how his health is doing. Nice, look at that. Oh, I like that. Oh, now they're both going after this guy. So they've targeted him. The laser shows that they've targeted it. And this guy's targeted me. That is cool. Wow, he's powerful. This guy's got a lot of armor. These energy ghosts. Holy crap. Wow, they're not even touching him. Alright, let's just kill this guy. Because even with my cleaver, see how little damage it takes. Wow, they are not hurting it at all. Oh, that's a bummer. Whoops. And now they're out of power. Oh, crap. So they're going to go recharge themselves, probably. Man, those things are hard to kill. Wow. So... look at them go, man. They're just killing everything up here. Nice. They're still at 8.7 bar and 100 health. So nothing has hurt them. I'll back off a little bit so that more mobs spawn. We can watch them in action. I think I've got to be 25 blocks away. Okay, there we go. Nice. A mob is targeting you. Who the heck would be targeting me way up here? Come on. Oh, that guy. Alright. He's dead. Oh, I really like this. I really like these guys. They make great guards. Ooh, lightning and snow. And of course, there's tons of stuff we can do with drones. These guys can build. They can make. You can have them make huge buildings or whatever. You can have them do all kinds of stuff. I mean, you kind of saw if you look in the programmer block, you can kind of get some sense of the sort of things that you can do with these guys. I mean, you can have them move inventory around. We could actually have a drone up there collecting all the drops from the entities. In fact, I think we could probably even have these guys do it and have them put them in a chest. Probably would make sense to have a different drone that's just dedicated to picking up items and throwing them in chests. I don't think that we could have them pick up XP, but that might be something that we'll do in a future date, just as an improvement to our little setup up there. They can even do crafting. They can craft stuff, so you can actually use drones for auto crafting. They can carry liquids. They can carry all kinds of inventory. You can have them dig out large areas or whatever. You can have conditions. You can have redstone conditions. Conditions based on entities, based on items. You can integrate them with ComputerCraft. You can actually write programs in ComputerCraft that control these things. There's all kinds of stuff we can do with drones, and I just thought doing the entity attack thing would be fun, because I was having a few problems up there with mobs spawning every once in a while. You can see him way up there with my helmet. I was having problems with mobs spawning every once in a while up there, so those guys, they'll take care of the problem. And when they run low on, when they start to run low on pressure, they'll charge themselves. This one's at 8.6, that one's at 7.7. So when that one gets down to 1 bar of pressure, it's going to come over here and just charge itself. It'll just sit on the platform. And this is really, it's completely self-sufficient now. I never really have to look at these guys again. If I don't want to. I mean, they're fun to watch and everything, so I probably will look at them again, but I don't have to. They'll just take care of the mobs up here, and I never really have to think about it again. So if I keep this chest full, yeah, you can see it. Whoa, holy crap, they've used a lot of it already. So it looks like when they run, and I wasn't actually sure if it was going to work the way that I was thinking, but as soon as they run out of ammo, they come over to the chest and they get more. So that's pretty freaking awesome. So this is completely a self-sufficient, they're self-sufficient guards. They're gonna guard my little area up here, which is the only place around here where mobs will spawn because of our magnum torches. So that is awesome. I'm gonna make some more of this ammo. And the ammo is actually pretty cheap, but they do seem to go through it pretty quickly. We have regular ammo, and there's all these different kinds of ammos that have different effects. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a bunch of these. They're cheap enough. In fact, I might even set up auto crafting for this so that this chest just stays full of ammo at all times. That's drones. I've been working with this PneumaticCraft for a while, and there's some really freaking cool stuff in this mod, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. But I have run into a lot of problems with this mod, so be prepared if you do want to get deep into PneumaticCraft. Be prepared that there are a few issues here and there, and it might have a little bit to do with the fact that we're on the ForgeCraft mod pack, which is kind of experimental. But I did have a few crashes, sometimes related to the microblocks, and they were all client crashes, although the server did crash at one point when I was doing something. I don't even remember what it was now because it was a while ago. In fact, I've been recording this video for quite a while. I've been recording clips of this video for several days. I actually made these things I think it was over a week ago now when I made these drones, and I ran into some kind of problem up here. I think it was with placing the pressure tubes again, where I placed something and then the server actually crashed. A couple things that I thought could have used a little bit more polish, that just seemed a little clunky, like things didn't work exactly the way you expected them, and it was kind of hard to find out how some things work if you don't have the in-game wiki installed, which is not a part of the ForgeCraft mod pack. It is sometimes kind of hard to find out how some of this stuff works because the online wiki is somewhat out of date. So be prepared for that as well. But there's so much cool stuff in this mod. I mean, there's a lot of really cool ideas, and I've had a lot of fun playing with it. So I hope you had fun watching it too. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, as always. And of course, if you did like it, please click the like button and all of that. And if you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I hope you will join me next time. You know, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing next time in this world. There's so much stuff that I haven't really even touched on yet here. But if you have any ideas, of course, feel free to share them in the comments. And, you know, I usually like to tell you what's coming up next as I end my video, but I really don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. So, so I guess you'll just have to wait and find out. You have to come back and join me and see what we're going to do next. So, thank you. Maybe we'll do a little interior decorating, actually. I'll probably do that off camera because that's not very fun to watch, but I'll show you what I did afterwards. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you join me next time. Bye-bye.